Welcome to my channel today. My name is Eleko, and I just want today is a rainy day, but I'm doing a quick drive from the Eleko Junction down to the Lekki Deep Seaport. You know, recently one of the things that happened in Lagos is the commission of the first 30 kilometers of the Lagos Calabar coastal road, which starts all the way from VI down to coming towards Eleko, and then from Eleko going towards the Ibeju-Lekki. Then the second is the commissioning of the Lekki Deep Seaport road, which is from here, from this Eleko Junction. This is Eleko Junction. So this road leads you down to the Eleko Beach Junction, cut across the coastal road, and then goes to the Lekki Deep Seaport. Though the road actually ends at Dangote fertiliser plant, but right now it's called the Lekki Deep Seaport Road. This road right now is called the Lekki Deep Seaport Road. So it has been commissioned by the president, and also the first 30 kilometer commission. And another thing that also flag off is the construction of the access road to Lekki Deep Seaport Road from Ekpe and Ijebu-Ode. So you can see that Lagos, as the smallest state, which is around 3,577 square kilometers of land, has population of over 22 million people. By the way, beside me, by my left hand side, is the Emene State Phase 1 there, which has been so popular that after then they open Emene State Phase 2, Phase 3, and Tier, and so on. So Lagos, one of the things that makes Lagos develop as a former capital of Nigeria and also the former British colony, which has now become the commercial city of Nigeria, is because of accessibility, access road. Lagos is driven by infrastructure, and many company headquarters are in Lagos, and also because it's also close to the water, a lot of beaches, resort, and so on, boat cruise going on in Lagos, high-rise building, and so on. And then population also contributed to the development of Lagos, because as population increases, so the demand for land and houses, so there will be need for more development, there will be need for more infrastructure like road, flyover, and then population where people are is also where money flows. So any business people are doing in Lagos, they will sell because the population is there to buy, and it's also housing around 11% of Nigeria population. So that is why many people are coming into Lagos, and this road has been commissioned. It goes down to the Eleko Beach Junction, cutting across the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. So this place right now is going to boost the economy of this area, because many companies are going to be coming up beside this road for commercial purposes, and then also residential also going to come out, shopping mall, plazas, and many more. So this is the coastal road by my left hand side and right hand side. By my left hand side is going towards Ibeju-Lekki, Odelmi, La Campagne, and by my right hand side is going towards VI, and so on. So right here is the Eleko Beach Junction. By my right hand goal is the Eleko Beach Road, and then this is now called the Lekki Deep Seaport Road. So going behind the road I pointed is, you pass through that road and get to the end of Monassi Road that connect to Mopo. That is the road that connect to Mopo. So this road right now is called the Lekki Deep Seaport Road. You can see all these containers are going to the Lekki Deep Seaport, for shipment. Probably, like I told you, you can export goods from the Lekki Deep Seaport. So people, are exporting from the Lekki Deep Seaport. They are also importing from the Lekki Deep Seaport. So we're going to see it as we get along. And also, Dangote is also exporting as well. He is exporting, jet fuel, petrol, diesel, and also selling to local economy here in Nigeria. So you can see that even the president mentioned of setback in his speech, that they are going to enforce setback. So setback is not only for the coastal road, it's also important for major road as well because of safety precaution, especially on this Lekki Seaport road. A lot of trucks that are going to be plying this road and container, we don't pray for casualty, but anything can happen. So when it happens, people always are quick to blame the government, but when the government want to enforce these street rules, people are also agitated. So which one are we going to do right now? So it's talking about the coastal road, setback, maintaining it. So we are applying right now still on the Lekki Seaport road. This road was done by High Tech and Dangote to give Dangote tax incentives for the road construction. So for his company rather. So we're still plying on the road, and beside me by my left hand side is the school right here for this community. And you can see this road left and right. In the next few years, people that own all these houses are going to sell it off because investors are going to come and buy them and build businesses, where they're going to be selling stuff they bring from the seaport, and also they're going to be high-rise buildings are going to be coming up here left and right, and that is exactly what is going to happen on this Lekki Seaport road. Don't forget, the coastal road is by my left-hand side. I'm also going to point it out to you. See where I'm going to show it from the camera, the coastal road. So this place is developing very, very fast. Many years ago when people were being told, come and buy land, they say, when is the seaport going to come? When is Dangote refinery going to happen? All those things are not going to work. But today you can see. So it shows you that it's better to buy land and wait than to wait, because land never depreciates. You can buy your car, buy your gadgets, electronics, and so on. 5 years time, 10 years time, they will have depreciated. In fact, you will not even like them again. But land will always appreciate. The value will always increase. As Lagos is concerned, because of population and growing infrastructure, infrastructures are being done like road, markets. This thing open up a location. When there is road, wherever you see market, you know that people are coming there gradually, and that place is going to open up. Whenever you see university, that place is going to open up. Whenever you see road network, people can come in from anywhere and do businesses. Definitely. Of course, right now, this road leads all the way down and end at Lacampine Tropicana. Then that is where it ends. But the road construction was actually done from the Dangote fertiliser plant down to the Eleko Junction on this Lekki Seaport road, which is where Dangote refinery is facing, and Lekki Seaport, Kellogg, Power Oil, Lekki Free Zone are all facing this road. So, but the coastal road there is behind Dangote refinery, and also behind that is the coastal road. You can see from that end. That is the coastal road by my left hand side. I just showed you. That is it. You can see it from that end. So why did they do it that way? So that if they put the coastal road on this place, it's going to be too much, because already on this road, that's the coastal road. Already on this Lekki Seaport road, we have Dangote refinery, we have Lekki Seaport, we have Pinnacle Tank Farm, we have many companies in the Lekki Free Zone. We also have Dangote fertilizer plant and other companies that are also facing it. So if they put the coastal road on this particular road right now, it's going to be so much. In fact, it will be worse than Apapa. But because of that, they decided to shift it to this other side and goes behind Dangote refinery and Lekki Free Zone and Pinnacle Tank Farm, and goes down to Ogun State, then to Ondo, and so on. So this is a prime destination for investment. And then also by my right hand side towards the end is the ocean. So on this side, a lot of resorts are going to come up. But for investors that are also buying waterfront, make sure that you maintain the appropriate setback, because the Supreme Court in 2018 ruled that about 250 meters of the water setback belong to the federal government. Of course, all land belongs to the state government, but the federal government can also request. But this one states that it belongs to the federal government. It's for safety. That is why if you go to beach resort, you see that people are building, and they are building 50-meter shock rotation, 100-meter setback. So on those 100-meter setback, on that shore protection, nobody is building anything. On the 100-meter setback, they are building a temporary structure. Then most people will continue from the other 100-meter and start to build. So you can see how this road is done. Concrete wall by Dangote and high tech, and expanding this road goes. Anyway, what I talk about those setback, I will take time to do a video and explain better to many investors. So you can see the coastal road from this end, and it's going down. So this is a prime location to invest. Many people sometimes they just say, since that property is not selling at the pre-launch price again, I'm not going to buy. No. The faster those people who bought at the pre-launch price will sell it faster than you, because that is what is known for. Just like Lekki Phase 1 VI, people that started making money from there, people that bought the third or second time, not even the actual people. That is people that started making money from there, because many people are the thing, maybe they bought it 3 million, the thing appreciate to 30 million for they have sold it sharp, but people held it. For people that bought it, held it for more 10 years, 15 years, and sold it. So by my right hand side is the market, by my left hand side is the market, by my right hand side is a police barracks right here on Lekki Deep Seaport Road, the road that was commissioned by the president. And this road is going to lead to increase in demand for land and house, because once road is done, people can move in equipment to anywhere, build their house, do businesses facing this road, and so on and so forth. And that is exactly how it is. Whenever people are afraid of something, smart people take advantage of that opportunity, just like during inflation. It's people who are afraid to invest, people are investing massively during that time. Whenever there is fear, smart people take an opportunity to buy. Even they also buy from people who just want to sell, so that they can store it and resell it tomorrow. So you have to act in spite of fear. If you want to be a very smart investor, you have to act in spite of fear. Use information to overcome fear. Of course, real estate come with risk. Just like as you are investing you are doing buying and selling business, you are losing money. You are doing, maybe you are investing in online business, cryptocurrency, you are losing money. The same also applies to real estate. That is why you need to diversify your asset portfolio to spread in other locations, other forms of real estate. So by my left hand side is just Lekki Free Trade Zone, where a lot of companies already situated, and the coastal road is passing behind it. And the coastal road is going to make transportation cost to be lesser and easy to get to destination faster, and make the economy of this place to open up. So you imagine if VI and the Lekki Phase that doesn't have all of this is selling, even Eko is selling in billions. Imagine what will be the value of this place. So of course this place we already have the Pinnacle Tank Farm, we already have Dangote Refinery, the Lekki Free Trade Zone, in fact the Lagos Free Zone as well, the truck park, and banks are coming here. So this is the prime place to invest for commercial investment, even if it is on this place or also on the Lekki Coastal Road. Commercial investment will do well. Build shopping mall, plaza, hospital, schools. You can be importing things through the seaport and be selling here. You can be exporting also things from here. And we're just approaching right now Dangote Refinery, which is cost around about $20 billion to build, and it's occupying about 6,100 and something acres of land, which is times 3 of Victoria Island. So that is the largest expanse of land the property is occupying. And right currently is estimated to employ over 350,000 workers. But right now over 29,000 Nigerians are working there, and 11,000 foreigners are already working there. So expatriates are already working there. So they need apartments, short lets, all those kind of investments to stay. So, and also Dangote Refinery is already producing and selling and exporting jet fuel, petrol, and even diesel. And the capacity is 750,000 barrels per day, and that is exactly the capacity of the Dangote Refinery. So this is, when you are talking about Dangote Refinery, you should look at the benefit it's going to have on your investment. companies siting around here are buying, chemicals that Dangote is producing, like chemical to use to produce plastic, diesel, jet fuel, and so on. So people can also buy from him, also to sell and also distribute. So that is the Dangote refinery. We're just seeing by my left hand side right here on the Lekki Seaport road that has been commissioned. So this road is now making it easier for people to move from Lekki Seaport to Eleko Junction. That is a bank, one of the bank. We have FCMB, I think we have UBA also coming up, and Stanbic IBTC also right here. So the road is going to make it easier to move, shorten transportation time and costs, and boost the area. These people who doesn't have job are also going to be having job right here. So you can see trucks are loading from Dangote refinery to go and distribute, and also Pinnacle Town Farm as well. That is the entrance of Dangote refinery I just showed you right now. So this is UBA, this is I think this is First Bank by my left hand side, and what you're seeing is by my left hand side the Lagos free zone as well, where companies are sited and getting tax free for around 10-15 years for their operation. So encouraging foreign direct investment to come in to invest. So what we are approaching right now by my left hand side is the Power Oil, Indomie, Kellogg's, Nano Milk. So and you can see trucks coming from the Seaport, and also tankers coming from Dangote refinery, and also the Pinnacle Tank Farm. So this area we are looking at it, not some people are thinking, oh, this place there'll be traffic. Why not look at the brighter side of what it's going to do to your business, the population, the business to business investment you're going to maybe making opportunities. So this is Lekki Seaport, the deepest seaport in sub-Saharan Africa, which costs about $1.5 billion to build, and is estimated to give over 170,000 workers, right there. That is exactly what is, and the capacity of the seaport is, it can has capacity of 2.5 20-foot equivalent units to the capacity, and can be expanded up to 7 million equivalent units from 2.5 million. So that is the capacity. You can see a lot of containers are being offloaded there, and vessels are betting there every month right there. So though I've done a video from the Seaport down to Sapphire Coastal Estates, so though I've done that video, so if you want to watch that video, you can watch it from my YouTube channel, where I did a video from the Seaport down to the Sapphire Coastal Estate. But right here I'll be stopping any moment from now, because this road ends, it's called the Lekki Seaport road. I just want to show the Lekki Seaport from Eleko Junction, and all these trucks are coming from the loading. Some of them will park here, so when it's in the night they will start moving, so that they are not going to congest this road and also the Lekki Expressway. So thank you so much for watching my video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.